let's talk about Fierro first. Get my interesting thing out of the way, because Fierro gives us something in the movie that actually strikes at the heart of why we do what we do with popcorn theology, and that's his fantastic performance mid-movie with his great dance and song number, great choreography in the what do you call it, the book place.
The book place, yeah.
The fantastic library, by the way.
Oh
I want
God.
those circular
So cool.
bookshelves that rotate. But I realized this about halfway through the song. It's like, this is Hakuna Matata revisited.
Yes.
And they're treating it like he's Timon and Pumbaa kind of all rolled into one, singing this song about how it's great to be mindless. And Elphaba is obviously not impressed at all. But it's literally what we talk about in popcorn theology. He's saying live life as a mindless consumer. The lyrics go, a little bit of lyrics, but I say, why invite stress in? Stop studying strife and learn to live in the unexamined life. Dancing through life, skimming the surface, gliding where turf is smooth. Life's more painless for the brainless. Why think too hard when it's so soothing? A couple of, he says, life is fraughtless when you're thoughtless. And dancing through life at the Oz dust, it's if only because dust is what we come to. Like I said, well, now you're getting biblical with this.
Yeah.
From dust we come, from dust we'll return. And so the time in between, it's almost that a little bit of Ecclesiastes. Life is fleeting. And his answer, at least what he's saying, is why invite the stress in? And actually, he's promoting the unexamined life, which stood out to me because I've talked about this before. Is actually Socrates says it's basically slapping Socrates in the face, because Socrates said the unexamined life is not worth living. And it's like, oh, well, so we've got Fierro saying, no, be a mindless consumer and just sort of dance through life. Don't think too deep and enjoy everything. Don't read into things too deeply. In fact, don't even read.
Eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow we die.
Exactly. It's Paul in the New Testament. Perfect.
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys were picking up on that, maybe a little bit.
Oh yeah, that keyed in me. I was a philosophy major, and there would be unexamined life is not worth living was written all over the place because philosophers need to feel good about lack of financial options and things. At least I get to think like Socrates. But really, Hakuna Matata, you've heard me rail about this probably 5 times over the course of our podcast, is that one thing that happens in musicals all the time is that an attractive character, musicals or movies at all, an attractive character espouses some philosophy that if you're thoughtful, you're supposed to reject. But because they're so attractive, you come home singing the song. And so we go, oh, Hakuna Matata, when you realize that Lion King, the whole movie, is about how that's a bad way to live your life, that Simba needs to claim responsibility and go back and become the king he was born to be. And so Fierro, but the thing is, this movie, him throwing in the unexamined life in there is clearly the author saying, look, we're going to deal with this person as brainless. Perhaps he might become a character that needs a brain sometime in the future. We'll see.
We hope you enjoyed this snack-sized taste of popcorn theology. Check out the full episode using the link in the description. Subscribe on YouTube for more content. Follow and interact on social media to share with others. And remember, you are not a mindless consumer.